This video will demonstrate how to use the ThinkReality portal to reactivate a repaired or replacement device. If you received a repaired or replacement headset from Lenovo, it will need to be manually added to the ThinkReality portal before it is available for managing. Your old device will need to be removed from LAN School before doing anything in the ThinkReality portal. Log into LAN School as a site admin. Navigate to Settings and then to Students. Select the old device from the list and click the trash icon to delete it.
Log in to the ThinkReality portal and go to the Devices section. Select the old device from the list and click Delete Device under the Management menu to remove it. Click Add Device under the Management menu at the top of the device's screen to begin adding information for the replacement device.
Enter a name for the replacement device and enter the serial number for the device. The serial number can be found on the carton label, headset label, or within the headset's device settings menu. Click the Submit button. The portal will generate a zip file for you to download, and the device will show up in the devices list with the pending status.
Extract the devices.csv, configuration.json, and configuration.json sign files from the zip file that you saved. Power on the headset and connect it to your PC using the included USB-C to USB-A cable. Open the VRS3 device's internal storage using the File Explorer window on your PC. Copy the devices.csv, configuration.json, and configuration.json sign files onto the main directory of the headset. Do not copy the files inside any folders.
Once the files have been copied, the headset can be disconnected from the PC. Make sure the headset is connected to a Wi-Fi network with internet access. Press and hold the power button to turn off the headset, and then press and hold the power button again to turn it back on. When the headset finishes restarting, it will send information to Lenovo servers and the device will change from pending to online status in the devices page of the portal. Content can now be deployed to the replacement headset. Open the media page under the content section of the ThinkReality portal. Select the provisioning.json file and deploy it to the replacement headset. This file is required in order for the replacement headset to communicate with LAN School. If your organization update policy is set to automatic, all of the apps and content included with VR Classroom 2 will begin downloading on the replacement device. If you use the active hours settings, the content will automatically deploy to the device outside of the set active hours, or it can be deployed manually during active hours. Updates will automatically download outside of active hours as long as the devices are powered on and connected to the internet during that time. If your organization uses the manual update policy, you will be required to deploy VR Classroom 2 apps and content manually. To manually deploy the VR Classroom content, open the recommended page under the content section. Select the various apps, media, and modules and deploy them to the replacement device. Deploy any additional apps or content that your organization uses from the applications and media pages under the content section of the portal. Adjust device settings such as blue light filter or controller handedness if needed by selecting the replacement headset in the devices section of the portal. The final step to get the replacement device up and running is to add it to existing LAN School classes. Log into LAN School and edit any classes in which the replacement device should be included. Select the new device in the class roster section and save the changes. For more information, watch our other videos about Lenovo VR Classroom 2 or visit support.lenovo.com/VRClassroom.